decided to organize the Lancaster Farmland Trust was to fill a need that Alan Musman and I and others felt needs to be filled. We have the Preserve Board, of course, was created in 1980, and we were doing a job, but we weren't doing it fast enough. And also we weren't reaching a group of people, or plain people don't like to be involved with government. And it was our thought that if we have a trust that's not government related, they may cooperate with us more fully and more quickly, and then we could meet their needs and get them involved. We knew from the start it wouldn't be easy, but we thought we should try to win their confidence and persuade them that this is something that they should assist with, and that they have, and we're glad we started because it, again, it has filled a need, and the two groups work well together.
As soon as we told our parents we were coming to Lancaster County, they were excited. They knew this county as such a wonderful agricultural county.
I remember going out on an easement visit, and it was a dairy farm. And, this young man, a son of the farmer, was quoting milk prices, and he had so much technical information that I was really impressed. And Farmland Trust was there, not only preserving farmland, but also giving our farmers and the community tools to do good farm management practices.
Amos Funk used to go around the country looking at agricultural preserve programs. He went to Washington State, Suffolk County, Long Island, and now people are coming to Lancaster County to see what we're doing.
I was lucky enough to be on the board for 6 years and got to know a lot of people in the trust. I described to Karen Martinick one time, the executive director, that preserving farmland to me is like looking at an apple tree. When the trust was started, there was a tree full of apples. Each one of them represents an acre of farm. Anybody can pick the easy fruit, low bearing fruit, the apples hanging low and whatever. And the longer you do it, the less fruit's on the tree. You now got to get ladders out, and you got to extend for financing. You have to find new people to invest. You have to get more people that want to donate their farms. There's going to be less and less of that. The mission is just as important, and it's just as big, and that fruit in the top of the tree is just as just as sweet, but it's really tough to do. So I think that's a challenge of trust, but I think they're up to the challenge of it.
If nobody ever starts, you're not going to have it. So I said, I'm going to give it, the farms that I had in mind, I said, they do not deserve to be developed. They've got to be kept as farms. And so that's how I got started.
And when the year I put my farm in preserve, or put our farm in preserve, we were getting these mailers from these real estate guys that they wanted to develop their farm, etc. I had a guy actually come to the house and try to tell me the value of this land if he could develop it and put these 400 houses in. And I don't want to say I wasn't kind to him, but I said if I wanted to do that, I'd have done it. It's not something I'm interested in. And I think that was on a Wednesday, and I talked to Jeff on a Monday, the following Monday.
Food is important. I like to know that my food was grown preferably locally or grown responsibly, and I'm not going to do it, so I need to have somebody do it for me. And if I need somebody else to do it for me, I have to put my dollars where my interests are. And maybe it's selfish, but I want good quality food, and I feel that in that regard, I need to put my dollars gladly to others who are going to do this. And Farmland Trust is going to make sure there are farms for farmers to commit themselves to growing the food that I want to eat. Not just today, but in the future.
Everybody wants to live here. It's such a great place to live. We're so close to Philadelphia and Baltimore. It's very, very desirable. And we forget sometimes what makes it so desirable. We have farms, we have a way of life here.
There aren't many places in the world that have what Lancaster County has to offer people that live here.
I think it's an awfully important thing to focus on, especially now, because in Lancaster County, if we don't preserve the land now, one is not going to have the option years from now of saying, oh, let's preserve this land because it's going to be fully developed.
We feel like, at least I feel like, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, if they want to live in a nice farm area and be farmers, it'll be there.